Sure, let's try this again. Okay. Hold on. What do I have equipped? Okay. Um... What else is there to talk about? Oh yeah, here's something I hope all of you people will understand. I like JRPGs, but I don't usually cover them on the channel just because of how long they tend to be. For example, I grew up with, oh hey, 100 crystals and 4 rations. I loved, Batten Kaitos, Eternal Wings, and Lost Ocean growing up, but I got halfway through and got to an infamous boss fight in the game, and I never was able to beat it. And keep in mind, I was like, I think like 11 at the time. It's a boss fight that you can easily softlock your game in. Because it's right at the start of Disc 2. And it's at a point of no return. Alright, go ahead and work on that. But anyway, yeah, I never was able to beat that game, but thanks to the HD remaster, I finally was able to. Let me just say, it's great. And I wish the HD remaster also had the English voices. But I understand why they're not in, considering the frame rate upgrade in the game would make it so that the lips would be desynced, and they'd have to completely redo all of that work. We'll just stick you right there. How much longer? We should have just gone with this one. Oh well, we'll make it through this. But yeah, Batten Kaitos, Eternal Wings, and Lost Ocean is an amazing GameCube JRPG. Very deep, interesting card-based combat system. The story has one of the best plot twists that I have ever seen in JRPG. Like, it's an absolutely phenomenal twist that is very hard to see coming during your first playthrough. The music, it still, like, sticks with me. Like, that Motoi Sakuraba is one of the best game composers out there, in my opinion. Okay, good. That enemy was taken care of. Okay. I grew up with that, grew up with Dark Cloud, and I never beat that as a kid. I got all the way to the final boss, and I never was able to beat it. But I had to kind of focus down for a sec. I never beat it as a kid. I got to the final boss. Never was able to beat it. But I was able to, when it came out on PS4, under the PS Classics label, I played it for 18 hours straight, and I got all the way to the final dungeon, and then I had to go to bed. Because I had spent like all day playing it. Shoot. I accidentally guided them away from it. Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, the Carpenter's gonna have some stuff that he's gonna be able to fix. Since it's near the end of the night. Alright, these guys are just gonna pop. Oh, here's a question I have for you guys. Do you consider The Legend of Zelda to be an RPG? Most people do. And I kind of get where they're coming from, but I also slightly disagree. I think they are in the poorly defined action-adventure genre, but they do definitely have, like, weirdly enough, a kind of RPG kind of, like, world. Especially the new ones. The new ones, I think, are like open world kind of. Man, I don't know. But I think they're closer to action-adventure games, as poorly defined as those are. Let's see. What else is there? I've played a good portion of... well, no, not a good portion. A small portion of the Tales of franchise. I've never beaten a single one, though. I played a couple hours of Tales of Zestiria, didn't care for it. First one I ever played was Tales of Symphonia on GameCube. Got maybe roughly halfway through, and I got stuck in a dungeon and couldn't beat it all the way back then. and I haven't. None of the other versions have been like good enough for me to justify putting a lot of time into. Like for example, the PS3 one is based on the PS2 version, which runs at 30 FPS, and the fact that we can't get a version that runs at 60 is, I think, super awful. Alright. Oh! So I have a funny story for everybody. I don't know if I've said this, but I love Final Fantasy. So let's see. First one I believe I've ever played was Final Fantasy IV Advance, the Game Boy Advance version of Final Fantasy IV. Back in the day, though, I did not get very far when I first played it. You don't know why? Because, I didn't know how quick save worked. Never seen that option before. I'm like, oh, I'll just save my progress here and everything will be cool. Everything will be fine. Keep in mind, I was like less than 10 years old at the time. I think I was like maybe 8. But I would quick save in the car, and I remember not being able to beat it. I would get to the Mist Dragon, and it would die, or I'd get to the other side of the Mist Dragon, die on the overworld, and then it'd go back to the beginning of the game. So yeah, that's how I learned about what quick saves were. And also, so for many years, my knowledge of Final Fantasy IV came from the strategy guide. Like, I read up on the end of the game, I'm like, whoa, you go all the way to, you know what, also spoilers for Final Fantasy IV, you go to the moon? You meet this cool sage dude? Alright. Let's go ahead and take this dude out. Why did that, like, not do anything to him? Alright. Okay. There we go. Alright, it's daytime. Let's pick up as many orbs as we can. Help as many animal friends. What are the Final Fantasy games I've played? Let's see. So, years later, I actually beat Final Fantasy IV, the DS version. And I think I beat that, like, what, 4 years ago, maybe? 3 or 4. 3 or 4 years ago. Love Final Fantasy IV. Didn't exactly hold up the best, but I still love it. For the longest time, it was my favorite. Let's see. I've beaten Final Fantasy VII, and I actually played it for the first time. I actually literally beat it the same day that Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion came out. Because I was like, okay, I gotta beat this first. And I've beaten Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion, the remake of Crisis Core. Well, remaster more like. But, yeah. I have played very little Final Fantasy VIII. Played the first few hours of Final Fantasy IX. I'd like to return to both of those at some point. I've played maybe halfway through Final Fantasy X. 10 has the potential to become... 9 or 10 have the potential to become my favorite single-player entries. I played a little bit of Final Fantasy XI. It's very old school MMO, but it's also, like... It's got a very, very captivating world. The music is, like, amazing and phenomenal. It's very, very tough. It's very archaic, also. Nowadays, it's hard to even, like, depending on the version on the storefront that you get it from, it can be a pain to even start up for your first time. So I recommend looking up a guide before you buy it, to try and make sure it's like, hey, help. For whatever reason, I can't get Play Online to work or accept my key. Final Fantasy 12, I've played a little bit. I played it on the channel a long time ago. But I kind of had like a crisis in my head. Nothing, it wasn't the game's fault, but I was at a crossroads where I was like, hey, I want to play this, but nobody's watching, and I don't want to stream it, but I don't want to play it off stream, so I got rid of the game at that time. Not the game's fault at all. I would never put it on the game. I really enjoyed what I played. I'd love to return to 12 at some point. I've played a little bit of Type 0. I've played halfway through Final Fantasy 13 twice. If there was ever an HD remaster, I'd like to give it another shot. Or whatever they would call it. Like, if they were to re-release the 13 trilogy, I'd be willing to try it again. And I feel like I've been saying that in a lot of streams, on a lot of these recordings. But it's true. Because I've seen other people talk about 13, and it's kind of given me a newfound kind of appreciation for it. Well, okay, maybe not appreciation, but fascination, I think, would be the proper term to use. Alright, I gotta get rid of these dudes. Never played 13-2. What I've seen of 13 Lightning Returns combat looks really, really neat. Oh, no, you don't. Let's see. Um, 14 is my favorite Final Fantasy game, hands down. But if we're talking single-player entries, so far, 4 is no, wait, no, that's right, I forgot. How did I forget? Final Fantasy 6. I played 6 after the Pixel remasters came out. 6 is my favorite single-player entry so far. Alright, let's take this dude out with the Suba Guard. There we go. Yeah, I see all those dudes on the other. You know what? Hold on. Ah, okay. I timed it way too early. Ah, shoot. Now all these guys are coming through. Oh great, a Shokera. Well, the night's almost over. Oh no, you don't. You Joe Para wannabe. Let's see. 14 is my favorite. Favorite expansion is... Ooh, Shadowbringers is up there. Shadowbringers and Endwalker are both probably my two favorites. Heaven's Word is phenomenal. I think A Realm Reborn gets a bad rap. Sets up a lot of good world building, but it's also... it's very slow. Heck, Dawn Trail is more world building near the start. Doesn't really pick up till like the second half. But I personally really liked Dawn Trail. I get what people's issues with it are. And I see where they're coming from. They weren't always necessarily an issue for me. Oh, hey, finally we got that trophy. For helping 200 animals. 200 animals. Let's see, more Final Fantasy stuff. 15 was actually the first one I had ever beaten. Final Fantasy 15, I remember enjoying it while playing it. It's not my favorite, but I think it is pretty dang good for what it is. The open world nature of it, I'm personally not super big on, but I mean, to me it kind of walked so 16 could kind of partially run. 16 I think is absolutely phenomenal. Of all of the single player entries, 16 might be, if it's not my favorite, it's my second favorite. It's between 6 and 16. Ironically, both starting with 6. But we'll see if that ever changes. But yeah, I love JRPGs. I don't really try to cover them on the channel just because they take so long. And I want to really cover a wide gamut of games for all of you people to see. Because I know if you guys see one thing for too much, tend not to watch it. Unless the algorithm, weirdly enough, is just like, hey, here's the last episode of this. Everybody watch it. And I'm like, why? No, they haven't watched the other ones. Everything else has like 0 views. Nope. You stay put. 16 is absolutely phenomenal. I haven't played 7 Remake or any of that yet. I would really want to, but personally, what am I waiting? I'm mainly waiting on a moment where I can play Remake, because I haven't touched Remake. I've beaten 7, beaten Crisis Core. Oh, and so some of you people are probably like, why isn't 7 your favorite? 7's fine. It's good. It didn't hit me as much as other people. But if it was your first Final Fantasy game, then I definitely would see why it would be your favorite. 7 is a great entry. There's just personally some I enjoy more. Let's see. What? Oh, Crystal Chronicles is my favorite of the spin-offs. Crystal Chronicles is enchanting. I've played a little bit of World of Final Fantasy. I personally don't like it, mainly because of Tama. Oh, okay, thanks, Jerkwad. Oh, and now am I just not gonna even be able to clear the level? Alright, fine. Capoeira, a little jerk. I might just have her die here just so I can restart. Oh, I never beat Crystal Chronicles back in the day, but I did beat the remaster. It's a shame about some of the multiplayer stuff. If they could redo it again, that'd be great. Heck, if they could make like a collection where they include, like if they could somehow, in some way, re-release Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles: The Crystal Bearers, as kind of maligned as that entry is, I'd be willing to see it. I'd be willing to retry it. Well, I mean, I've never played Crystal Bearers. You know what? Let's just end this level. Of course, because of that Shokera, we weren't able to complete the objective. So thanks, Shokera. do. Go to the base. We can fully upgrade this sorcerer. Ah, shoot. Wrong one. Actually, no. Alright. So I have an idea. We're gonna see just exactly what these dudes can do. Because it's gotta be very strong if they gotta cite like an incantation, right? Oh, I don't have enough crystals right now. 403 rations. Okay, I don't have enough right now. So first, let's go back and collect our tithes, as I'm gonna call it. Wish I could see just how much I actually have. Because I can't really tell. You know, I like visiting the villages and all, but I'm also kind of sick of it. Like, I kind of wish that it was just a menu where we could just, you know, access these that way instead of having to run up to the tents and everything. But I also get that they kind of want it to be, kind of like let you live in this world. We're just gonna go to all of these and try and get as many crystals as we can afford, as we can carry. I know gotta have like 2,400 now, right? Okay, you know what? After... Oh, this was the first one. Alright. Now that we have all that, see if we have enough. Did it not actually collect any of those? $2,300. Quarantine. Okay, for now, you will be nothing. Hopefully, in the middle of the fight, we can get some more. Alright, so the basin's right there. Let's give this a go. Okay. Ugh. Alright. Oh no, you don't. There you are. Alright, how do I use this? Okay. Let's see what this does. Go, my sorcerers! Summon forth your anger! Come on! Alright, where'd you go? We're almost there! Ah! Alright. Skip this. That. Oh, hey, it worked. Thanks, guys. And we did it within 3 minutes. Synergy allows unselected Suba guards on the Suba rope to also recover spiritual power. Ooh, that's nice. Alright. So that's all the bosses. Kind of cut down to size below the time trial. Okay. Now we gotta get more crystals. But now, I understand what the crystal limit's all about. Because it will not accumulate if you have over the limit. If you go to these bases. You know what, let's save real quick. Alright, let's try this one. Defeat 15 Seath using So's Punishing Strike skill. Trying to think of what a good setup for this would be. Definitely gonna want a sumo, because all of the large ones. An ascetic. Archers. You know what? We'll throw in a shaman. I just need a lot of crystals now. Right, he's working on that. Well, at least the only one I have left on the stage is just something I can mostly control. It's not something like, have the villagers just kill 80 Seath. Which isn't really something I can completely have control over. He's 3/4 of the way done. I guess while he's working on that, we'll just go ahead and send this to the edge. Alright, put it in a ascetic. Here. Sumo here. Shaman right around there. Archer. Archer. Trying to think of what to make you guys. You know what? Woodcutter. Woodcutter. And an ascetic. Put, this aesthetic this way. We'll put our woodcutters over there. Alright, almost done. There we go. Alright, let's do this. Alright. Sumo right there. We'll actually hang you a little bit to the right. Alright. That's one down. Two down. Alright. Oh, come on, guys. Why'd you do that? Let's see, what else is there? Oh, to continue the Tales discussion. Can't remember if I mentioned this. I played a little bit of Tales of the Abyss on 3DS. Didn't care for the main character too much, and dropped it relatively quickly. Didn't like the characters for characters of Systeria. Ow. Oh, shoot. I missed out on my chance. Okay, I gotta go this way. Help out. Gotta put the woodcutter a little closer, apparently. How many do I have so far? 2? 2 of 15. We're mostly through the night. Alright. He's down. Alright. You need some health. Take out his resist gauge. Come on. Well, that ends that night. Guess quickly work on that. Alright. Yeah, I played those games for a little bit. Wasn't really big fan of those ones. We're actually gonna stop you right there. I played the demo for Tales of Arise, and I thought it was pretty cool. Haven't played the full game yet, though. Oh, I don't think I've talked about, Xenoblade Chronicles. Loved the first one. It was one of my favorite games of the year that I played it, which was like, was it last year? Year before? It was like the end of a year. I can't remember exactly what year. But yeah, Tales of Xenoblade Chronicles, specifically Definitive Edition, because that's the version I played, is very good. Definitely recommend it. It's an absolute gem. If anything, though, I feel a little bad that the original art style is gone. I mean, of course, that's something I can get over. Heck, I remember when Operation Rainfall was a thing, where we in the West we were trying to get the last story. We were trying to get Shadow Tower. Trying to get what was it? The last story, Shadow Tower, and the Xenoblade Chronicles in the States. Because Nintendo didn't want to publish it in the States for whatever reason. Didn't think it'd do well. One second. But yeah, quite a while back, I started playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And I'm not really enjoying it that much so far. But I also have barely been in the game. Sure, go ahead and work on that. Oh hey, there's another defilement over here. There we go. Got all of them in the stage now. Oh hey, one of these. What's that? 3? Come on, destroy its resist gauge. Oh, sweet, it drops rations. Okay, that one has a silly voice. I gotta help them. Oh, great. Well, they're down. Oh, we've done 4. Alright. Gonna try and ready up the next one. Alright. Can I hit... Nope, I hit 1, but not both. Alright, that's 5. So we're a third of the way there. These ones are taking way too long to charge. Let's see. Yeah, I have Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and 3, and I know I don't have to play 2 to play 3, but I kind of want to get the most out of it. Alright, there's that. Alright, now to have this one start charging. Sure. You earned a ration. Just move on to the next portion of the stage. Yeah, I haven't gotten very far in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I've seen somebody play Xenoblade Chronicles 3 for a while, and it looked really cool, but I wanted to go through 2 first. Let's see, I've already talked about Dark Cloud. Trying to think of any other JRPGs that I'm a big fan of. I've always wanted to play Xenosaga. I actually had it for PlayStation 2, because of course that's the only system it came out on. But at the time, I just got a PlayStation 3, and I had to basically give the PlayStation 2 to my sisters. Because, like, well, it's not fair that you get the PS3 and the PS2 basically to yourself, and honestly, they didn't really play it that much. I wouldn't have been, and so I got rid of all my PS2 games, because the PS3 that I got was the non-backwards compatible one. That's just, you know, I got it for Christmas, and my mom, of course, wouldn't have known that you could play PS2 games on only a certain model of PlayStation 3. So that's not her fault. Heck, I don't even think I knew back then about that. About it only being on certain PlayStation 3s. I can't remember. Let's see. Put you here. You here. Heck it. We'll put him there. Alright, I'm ready for these big guys. There we go. Oh, great. Now I wish I had one. Come on, I need my supers. How much damage to his resist gauge? There we go. Oh, come on. Okay. Gotta quickly... Oh, so the key against these guys is to hit them from behind. Got it. Gonna be honest, didn't notice until now. Come on. Alright, quick! How many have I done? 8 of 15? Potentially 9? Alright. Alright, that one's done. Go ahead and start repairing this. Eight of 15. need to start going after animals for rations. Yeah, I always wanted to play Xenosaga. I like Xenoblade Chronicles 1. Interested in playing 3. Been working on 2 somewhat. Never played Breath of Fire, never played Yeast, never played... What are some other big JRPG franchises I've never touched? Never played Trails. I've dabbled in the Tales of series. What else? I haven't played a lot of the, like, retro Squaresoft or... I've never played Dragon Quest. Well, I've played Dragon Quest Heroes, when that came out on... What was it, PS4? Yeah, that was PS4. Nice game. I think I've mentioned this before, but, to me, Musuo titles, like Dynasty Warriors, or, Sengoku Basara, or Samurai Warriors, those kind of games, to me, they kind of read as Japan's answer to the RTS genre. Because Japanese companies really don't make RTS games. Like, they might publish... Like, RTS is typically like a Western genre. Like, a lot of... From what I understand, a lot of European or American studios work on RTS games. And I think, in a way, Musuo games are like their answer to that. It's like, hey, we might not do traditional RTS games, but this is kind of our take on it. And of course, this can be kind of included in that too. But let's just move on to the night. Oh yeah, one of these. Alright. Can I hit both? Heck, can this one be staggered? Ah, great. He's not down. Let's just take this thing out real quick. Alright, how many? Great. Now would be the perfect time for me to have my, stuff. Alright, hold on. What's attacking over here? You're getting a little bit too close. Sure. Uh-oh. I hear one of them starting to charge. Yep. And now I'm down. Now I just have to watch. Come on. Take him out. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on! Whoa! Alright. What's going on over here? Oh. Well, they're gonna have to fix that. Alright, yeah, that's right. Come this way. Try to hit me. Ah! Curses. What else? Heck, just in general, I don't think I've played any game by Falcom. I don't think they're bad, but I've just never gotten around to trying any of their franchises. If anything, I'd be interested in trying East out someday, but no clue when I'll get to that. Too many games, not enough time. Oh, you know what? I just thought of something that could be talked about. So when Final Fantasy 16 was coming out, Naoki Yoshida, Yoshi P, kind of came out and said that he doesn't like the term JRPG. Kind of, and the thing behind it is that doesn't kind of want their games to be kind of pigeonholed, but I think it's useful. Heck, I think it's honestly a genre title that should kind of be praised, because like when you get an RPG like that, you kind of know what you have a good idea of like what you're getting. Like typically turn-based, unless it's an action RPG. Usually more linear story focused, but usually the writing is at least like decent. I'm not gonna judge whether good or bad, because I don't think I'm in a good arbiter of quality when it comes to writing. Alright. Oh, I see a big one over here. Alright. There we go. That's 9. Ten. Heck, those of you watching, what's your favorite Capcom title? Any specific franchise that are your favorite? Do you like... Oh shoot, I just realized, Ghost Trick. That's made by Capcom too, isn't it? Ghost Trick's pretty awesome. Okay, what's going on over here? One of these little dudes? Oh great, he's gonna break through this barrier, ain't he? I've almost got my Suba guard. Alright. Oh, or, you know, accidentally kill him. Alright, it's almost day again. Alright. Well, it's daytime again. We need 5 more, right? Yep, 5 more enemies to kill with the punishing strike. Alright, we'll just leave you there. I just want to get through this, man. Alright, work on this. Alright, now for the other one to get loaded up. Heck with it. Let's just try to advance to the next night. one's good. Guess this one? Never played the Shining series. I got most of the way through Valkyria Chronicles on PS3. Oh, great. Okay. And this dude's coming this way. Alright, that's 11, so 4 more. This one's too low on health. Yep, they're breaking through that barrier. I kind of figured they would, though. Alright. Yeah! 3 more. Wish these would charge faster. We're already most of the way through the night. They never seem to do that resist gauge move when I need them to. Okay, let's bring it out with these dudes. Alright, can I... Okay, accidentally killed one with it. Oh boy. He's getting smashed. Okay, you earned that. This time I'll just have her move up. We can handle it. Dang it. I need the rations. The more rations, the better. Alright, where should we put him now? Heck with it. Start repairing the cannon. We'll put you right there. And then the next day, hopefully, we're done with the objective. Need 2 more. And so as long as I don't screw it up, should be able to get it. One more. Gotta make this one count. Good lord, he's quick. Alright. $15. Did it. Alright, no mercy. Whoa. Close one. Whoa. Alright, I gotta take this one out. There we go. He's gone. Okay, I'm ready to take these 2 on. Alright. Great. Now I gotta help them. There we go. Alright. We survived. Oh, come on. She's not gonna make it? Really? Did they break through this one? Yep, they did. We need one of our sumos up here. Put you here. Keep you there. Put him there. Alright, let's just do this. Really? Already? Crap. That's right. Come to me. I don't want to have to waste my super on him. There we go. Wait, what the? Nope. There we go. Didn't want to have to do that, but now I really have to worry about her. Alright. We're gonna grab the basin buff real quick. Honestly, this might last for most of the night. So now I can hopefully cut through some of these bigger dudes. He's almost down. Alright. Oh no, you don't! Take this! You're going down. It's almost daytime. There we go. We made it. Oh my goodness gracious. Really? They still can't make it in a full day? You two are not pulling hard enough. Alright, where's the shaman? Need to heal him up. Just trying to keep him behind the barriers, but apparently these guys are slow as turtles. But thing is, perhaps now I can focus on this front rather than also having to worry about around here. Alright, you go right there. We are going to take one of our woodcutters right here. You've earned it. Let's just go for it. Alright. Yeah, I think these are the same enemy layouts as before. There we go. Already got rid of that. Need to take care of this dude. There we go. I'm on my way. No, attack me. Really? After... Okay. Alright. This all would have been avoided if they could just pull it faster. now let's go with this. Alright, which one are they coming through? I think it was this one. Alright, let's go ahead and use this. Just so we can cut through these two on the sides really quickly. Okay. Man, that still didn't kill him? Great. Please, just take him out. Alright, it looks like these dudes need help. Alright. This dude needs to go down. There we go. Alright, they can worry about the Surube Atoshi. Yep, I know. Alright, day's almost over. Day's almost over. Need to last a little longer, guys. Alright, day's over. If they still can't make it, they're fired. Alright. Jesus. Ooh, I need all those. I need them. Give it. Ah, sure. We'll get rid of the purge from you. Ugh, jeez. Come on. Finally did it. Tyon's Lightning. Charge So's blade with spiritual power that damages enemy in the vicinity before unleashing a devastating shockwave forward. Depletes the enemy's resist gauge.